Ah, berapa? piece of paper. Take a piece of paper and write. This thing is ready, so it's supposed to, yeah, focus.
Oh, ini ada lagi.
Okay. So, katanya you can ask me.
Yang suka I don't want to do
That's part of it. Yours is like perfect.
in this conversation, please.
Yeah. What is he?
So I use the book file. Mister, can I give your opinion? The number Mister, ini kerja sebelah cepat. Oh,
Okay. Basham, you gotta assess this thing. Okay. Today's session is about search and sort algorithms. So these are the types of algorithms that we're going to see. The first one is the search algorithm, and the second one is sort algorithm. Okay. The part of search algorithm we're going to see the exhaustive search algorithm. Okay. Exhaustive search algorithm. And here, as you can see, they are insertion sort and bubble sort. They are sorting algorithms. What is sorting? Sorting.
Sorting means arranging stuffs which are the same or linear or different.
Yes. So these two, insertion and bubble sort, they are a type of algorithm that will shuffle the items or the words that we want to shuffle. Okay. So they are sorting algorithms. But this one is a search algorithm. So whenever we want to search something, we are going to use this exhaustive search. Okay. Now there are plenty of search algorithms. The first one is exhaustive search. There will be like greedy search, like plenty of search algorithms. But for your level, we are going to see only the exhaustive search. Now, what is exhaustive search? What is it? Now, exhaustive search examines every search point. It examines every search point. Okay? It examines every search point inside the search region. Now, you will have a search region. want to search something, so you will specify something to be searched on, the start point and the end point. So the start point and the end point will be your search region. It will be your search region. So in that search region, this exhaustive search will examine every search point, and thus gives the best possible match. It will give the best possible match, However, there is a catch. A large amount of computation is required. Now assume you want to search, for example, you might have now, so you might have more than 400 songs in your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you don't have the search button, you have to find the music that you want by scrolling down.
But I mean, I have to songs like bottom hospital. Because if I was a phone, you would choose to album
but assume like they are like scattered down 400 songs.
Okay. I mean, it's not my fault.
I know, it is an example that I'm going to give you to the exhaustive search. Okay? Now, so if you don't have the search option or the filtering options, your only option to search that specific song is by scrolling down every song we have to check. Alright? We're going to check it. So it's just like that. We have to search every point inside the search region. Inside our phone, the list of songs, we have to search every point. So thus, finally you will get the best match because we are searching everything. We will get the best match finally. But it will take a large amount of computation or large amount of time. So this is exhaustive search. Now, this exhaustive search has strengths and weaknesses. Now the first one, the strength. The main strength of exhaustive search is that it is guaranteed to find the best solution. It is guaranteed. Okay? It is guaranteed. So no matter what, you will finally get your answer. It is guaranteed, you will get it. But from among the domain specified, I said there will be like a search region. So that search region is your domain. So from that domain specified, or from the specific domain, or from your search region, it is guaranteed that you will find the desirable output that you need. You'll get it. If the response surface has multiple peaks. For example, what is peak? Peak in the what is peak? I didn't say P-I-C, it is P-E-A-K, peak. Yes?
I said peak, so like peak. High point.
Yes, that is a high point. Okay? Now assume your search goes like this. Come on, please work.
No, can you shut up, sir?
Alright. Okay? Starting point. You go up, you go down, up. And these are the peak points. Yes?
Hey, please go down.
What?
Hey, please go down. Yeah, go.
Okay, now, if the response surface or the response that you get has multiple peaks, just like this one has multiple peaks, exhaustive search will evaluate all of them. It will evaluate all of them and choose the best one. We'll choose the best one. Okay? So it will evaluate it and then will give us the best option. So that's why we say it is guaranteed to find it is guaranteed to find the best solution for you. So this is all about exhaustive search. Exhaustive search. Now we say that this is a search algorithm. This is a search algorithm. But those two, the insertion sort and the bubble sort, they are what? Sorting algorithm. And I'm going to give you some examples of these two so that we'll see them in detail. And also, the main shortcoming. Okay, this is the weakness. This is the weakness, and this is the strength, and this is the weakness. So the main shortcoming or the weakness of exhaustive search is that the number of combinations to be evaluated can become very large, very large. So when they're very large, the computation time will be long. So it will take time. Certain amount of time we set out. The time it will take to compute it will be very long. It will take time. لازم نفرقهم data بأكثر time وست لنعين. So that is the shortcoming. لما كل peak point it examines every search point every search point will examine the timeline. It will take a lot of time, a lot of computing energy, so it will take time to get the result that you want. So this is the drawback and this is the strength. And this is the sort algorithms. Insertion sort, it is a simple sorting algorithm. It is a simple sorting algorithm that works similar to the way that you sort playing cards in your hands. Have you ever played cards?
Yes.
Now.
Cards like the
Cards, yeah, I'm gonna use that one, okay.
I'm sorry.
My bad for my sketching, okay? Don't judge it. Right?
Sustain
No judging.
Sustain
Huh?
Sustain.
No. I'm going to draw.
Oh.
Alright.
Draw? You got
Yeah.
this. The age of sentience. More than the seven of diamond. Oh, it's seven. Okay, it's six. It's not a time. Five. Oh, Nigeria. Oh, the block. You are awesome. I thought you did. Jail speaks nice. Mister,
Yes?
can I go out?
You too much, yeah.
Huh? 74. Oh my god, 74.
Okay. Now, what is the Now, we have like focus. Alright. Now, no judging on my sketch, okay?
It's really good.
Oh. Alright. Yes.
It's a call master.
Alright. We said that insertion sort, it is a simple sorting algorithm that works similar to the way you sort playing cards in your hands. Assume you're playing cards right now. So the card that you were given are this. Ace of diamonds, six of diamonds, jack of spades, 10 of spades, and negative space and positive space.
Come
Then you what? Okay. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to shuffle them, yes, or sort them. So the first thing that have to come is what? Which one comes first among all these? You will take this 6, yes? 6 will be here.
Yeah.
Then
7.
7 will stay there. 8 will be in the 6th place. Right?
Yeah.
So you are going to switch this to this part, and this goes back to this. Yes? And also here. Which one comes first?
That's right.
This is right.
No, 10 must come first.
This one comes first.
Then Q.
Then this will be in
Then
this place.
J. Q. 10 J.
Now you are sorting it. This is insertion sort. I text this, that's the visible value. I inserted 8. Yes. In this spot, I will take 10. What's the value? I inserted J. Now this is insertion sort. Insertion sort. Clear?
Yeah. What's this number? What's that number?
Which one?
Oh, it's 8.
So it is taking one part out, inserting it in another part, and also taking the other part out, and then inserting it in another part. This is insertion. This is insertion. Now, let us take the real example and see how it works. Are you done with this part?
No.
Let's go with it.
Tadi Ustaz di nanya insertion software bicara
Ya Tuhan.
Is it attached?
Should I
Yeah.
erase this part? Alright.
I'm sorry, you're going to write one. Are you going to write more?
What?
Are you going to write more?
Write what?
More?
More? No. It's just an example. But you should write these examples, okay?
Okay.
There might be your exam, so you need to. Now, let's say an example of an insertion sort. It says here, the array, this is the array. The array is virtually split into sorted and unsorted part. So, just like this, there are like sorted part and unsorted part. So the unsorted part, so values from the unsorted part are picked and placed at the correct position in the sorted part. So let's see the array, okay? Now here I have 4, and then 3, and there is 2, and there is 10, and there's 12, and there is 1, there is 5, and there is 6. Okay? Now, this one is the given array. Okay? The given array. Now, it says here, it is virtually split into sorted and unsorted part. It is virtually sorted and unsorted part. Now, among this, these parts are not sorted. Alright? 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, and 1. They are unsorted. Alright? But 10, 12, 5, and 6 are the sorted part. So we're going to do what? We are going to take values from the unsorted part and we're going to place them in the correct position in the sorted part. Okay? So let's see. So whenever we are working in the insertion sort, we are going to start from the left to right. We're going to start from left and we'll go to right, just like we pick the card. We start from the left and then we go to the right. So the first thing that we're going to do is compare these two. 4 is greater than 3. Yes?
Yes.
So we need to shuffle them. So 3 comes first. So this 3, then 4, 2, 10, 12, 1, 5,
6.
and 6. Okay? Now then, we're going to compare these two. 4 is greater than 2.
Yeah.
So we're going to, so the outcome is 3, 2, 4, 10, 12, 1, 5, 6. Then again, we're going to compare these two. So, here, look at it.
Yeah.
Because 4 is less than 10, so it is going to stay just like that. Just like that. And also, 10 is,
Less than 12.
so let's even look at it. So we're not going to touch this. 4, 10, and 12, we're not going to touch that.
Yeah.
But this and this are not.
Equal.
So we are going to take this. Okay, we're going to place it. We're not going to shuffle that one. What? Placing it. So, 1, 3. Then 2.
4.
Then 4.
10.
10.
10.
12.
5.
5.
6.
6. Yes?
2.
Clear?
Yeah, let's go to 2.
And also, now we take 1. Then we're going to take 5. 5 is gone again. We're going to compare it to 4 or 10?
10.
10. So let's see, 5 will go here. So it will be 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 10, 12, and 6. Yes?
Yes.
And the last thing? 6, 2,
10.
10. So it will be like 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, and 12.
There's a 4.
Tell us? Alright. Save this part?
Yeah.
That's all. Okay, now we're not done still.
Yeah.
Alright? So the last thing that we have to do is
Change frequency. There they are. Shuffle frequency. I mean,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4, 5, 6,
7, 12.
What? Yeah, well, 10.
That's also. So these are the first problem that we have to face. Now it says 4, 3, 2, 10, 12, 1, 5, and 6. So we are going to use an insertion sort. Vamos a usar an insertion sort? Okay? If I say sort this using an insertion sort, you have to take 1 and replace it. Replace the other inside. Okay?
Okay, so you mean replace like you change 1 and 4 both actual? Like if this and this are over here, you change.
Yes. We're going to change them. So the first thing that we have to do is change this 3, 4, 2, 10, 9, and 4 comes like that. The second part we have to. Okay? And then repeat the step until you get the sorted output. Sorted output. In our case, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, and 12. Then clear? Yeah, guys, is it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I have one question. What is that? Like, is it insertion sort or bubble sort?
It is insertion. This is insertion sort.
And bubble sort is?
Now, bubble sort is the simplest sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly swapping the adjacent elements if they are in the wrong order. I'll give an example and then we'll see it.
That means bubble sort is like if 4 is 1 over here.
It's just an example. You don't know. Okay, now an example to bubble sort. Okay. Now, when we're working on bubble sort, we're going to work it using, for example, first class. Okay.
That's class 1.
The first class. Okay. Now, the numbers that are given are 1, 5, 4, 2, and 8. Okay? And 8. Now, 1 is in place, so we're not going to touch this one.
Yeah.
Okay? But these and these,
I'm not in this.
so we are going to work on this for now. So this will turn into
1,
1,
4,
4,
5,
5,
2,
2.
8.
Why? Because
This one.
5 is greater than 4.
minus 4.
5 is greater than 4.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to take not this one. We're going to take this one. Because we already sorted this to get this out.
Yeah.
So let's see. The next number is
1,
4,
5,
5, 2,
and 8.
8.
You change that.
Okay. Now, this is going to be turned into.
5
We're
and
going to check these two. So this will go to 1,
4,
4, 2,
2, 5,
5,
and 8.
8. Why?
Because the 5 is greater than 2.
Yes, 5 is greater than 2. We're going to take this number.
1,
1, 4, 2,
5,
5,
8.
8. Now we are going to work on this.
Yeah. No. We work on 24, right?
Yeah, then now we need to finish this one. Now we're going to work on this one. But we can't sort them.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the 5 is lesser than 8.
So this is correct. So we're going to put 1, 4, 2, 5, and 8 because 5 is less than 8. This is first pass. Now we're going to start over again. That is second pass.
Oh, yeah, second. Wait, can't we improve that? Changing 4 and 2?
It's just a step that we have to follow. Alright? On exam today, I need you guys to work this like this. Because I need to know.
So, 4 and 2. Can we change that on the
Yes.
exam?
Now the second class, we're going to take this number.
Yeah.
1, 4, 2,
5 and 8.
This will be turned into
4 and 2.
4 and 2. Because 1 is in place and 4 is less than nothing. They're in the same place. So we're going to use this and this.
Yeah.
So I told you 1, 2,
2, 4,
4,
5,
5.
and 8. Because
What?
2 is lesser than 4 is bigger than 2.
Okay. Now, 1, 2, 4,
5,
5,
8.
8. So we're going to like shuffle this.
Yeah.
A little bit around.
Yeah.
So it will be 1, 2, 4, 5, 8. Now, still, our algorithm is not stopped. Comparison because there are still last time we did shuffle things. So there will be like a third phase, third pass. Okay. So we need to make sure now the array is already sorted. It is already sorted, but our algorithm doesn't know if it is complete. So the algorithm needs one whole pass without any swap. So that is the third.
One for us.
What?
One for computer. No.
This is the third pass. Now 1, 2,
4,
4,
5,
5,
and 8.
8. We're going to convert these into
Then
number 6. Done. So this will be like 1, 2,
4, 5, 8.
then this and this.
They're good.
Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8. And this one and this one.
They're good.
1, 2, 4,
4, 5, 8.
8.
They're good. 4, 5, 8.
Now here it is complete. Okay, now these are the differences between insertion sort and bubble sort. In insertion sort, we simply
We didn't actually swap them like this one. We replaced it.
pick out the gun, replace the other actually. But here, there will be like 3 passes that you have to do. This one is for Lamaragagan. Okay? Lamaragagan.
How much do you guys set them? Like, this is gonna take.
You want to like bunch of things hard?
Yeah. We have to do 3 passes like this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
based on the numbers that are given.
What's the point of the second class?
Second class, we did it. Now, we completed the phase, right? That's the general.
It's because
General studies. Then in the middle, there are like things that are necessary. These and these are not shuffled. So in order to shuffle, starting from this, we need another pass. Like the second pass, in our second pass, we need to shuffle that one into 24.
And then on the third class.
On the third pass, we make sure this is making sure. እዚህ ጋር የምንቀይረው ነገር ቢኖር our computer or our algorithm will think it is not completed. So in this third pass, this is the part that you will take everything to make sure nothing is swapped or it is completed, the phase is completed. Okay? Now, we see exhaustive search algorithms that are used for searching. And also, from these two, we have seen insertion sort and bubble sort. Is it clear the difference between insertion sort and bubble sort?
Clear.
Any questions?
No.
All right. All right.
You see?
All right. Next class, we will see other search items, other sort items. Until then, have a nice weekend.
Bye.